Hey, this is Eddie Gartner back here at Epic Financial Strategies. Today's video, we're going to talk about, am I too young to buy a universal life policy? And really what we're going to talk about is you're never too young to have a life insurance policy, although you may be too young to own one. Let's get into that now. Whether it's indexed universal life insurance or whole life insurance, what you're really asking is, am I too young to own a permanent life insurance policy or have one on myself? And there's a little nuance to it, right? You're never too young to be insured on a life insurance policy, but you may be too young to actually own that contract. So if you're under age of majority, you're below 18, the likelihood of you being able to own that policy is low. But the flip side of that is your parents could own one on you and they might already have one. So if you're over 18, then obviously you're not too young to own a policy. And the question really becomes, should I do indexed universal life or should I have a whole life? Should I have both? Or am I just looking for term insurance? If you want some availability to get higher rates of return, you're not so worried about missing years of interest because the stock market goes up or down, well, indexed universal life insurance might be the right product for you. You get the benefits of getting the availability to earn higher rates of return on your cash value without having to worry about stock market dropping. When you look at whole life insurance, what you get is a guaranteed rate of return. That guarantee might be around 4% inside that policy. So you might think, you know what? Interest rates are really low. To get 4% today on my cash value, that's a really nice benefit. And to know that you're getting that year over year on the cash value in your policy, that might be something that's appealing to you. If I'm 17, 16, 15, and I'm thinking, hey, I would love one of these policies, well, maybe talk to your parents. They might have already bought a policy for you. I know for my kids, I own life insurance policies on them. I took those out basically when they were born. I think my daughter was younger than one, and I know my son was probably about 6 months old when we started their policies. For my daughter, when she turns 30, there's going to be a good amount of money. And the idea there is I, as a parent, can use this as a tool to save for my child, and I get to maintain control over that asset. And I can turn that over to them whenever I'm ready to do that. Now, having your parents control this asset for you might not be something you want to hear about, but really it's the perfect time to talk to your parents about collaboration, about building a savings plan so that you can start to instill the habits inside of yourself to pay yourself first always. So we actually created a whole training about the uses of life insurance and how this can really work for you. So stick around to the end of this video and we'll give that away to you for free. I love the fact that you're starting to understand the values of permanent life insurance, whether that's in an IUL or a whole life policy. You understand that that cash value and those living benefits can be so big for you as you get older. And like any other thing, the earlier you start it, the better off it's going to be because you just have all that more time to grow. And that's the way compounding interest works, right? So what's really nice is if you're in your early teens, let's get your parents involved. Send them to this video. Send them through the trainings. They can get to learn this with you as well. And you can create a nice collaboration. If you're older and you're 18, 19, even 20 years old and you're wanting to get started, what a great time. I wish in my 20s that somebody had grabbed me and told me, hey, you know what, you should start this. Because I tell you what, the policies that my children will have by the time they're in their 20s and 30s is just going to be tremendous. So if you're looking to stick around and find out some more information, we have a whole playlist of life insurance videos. They're going to talk about the pros and cons of each. If you want to get a little deeper into things, we created a video training course that's in the description link below. And please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a like.